Hey everybody, Crafting Journey here. I'm going to turn on the lights and stuff, but I think there's a verdict in a little early for crafting and for Craft with Me Wednesday, but I think there's a verdict in the Juan David Ortiz case, the Border Patrol serial killer case. So I'm going to share the screen with you guys so we can watch it. While I put the lights on. Be right back. Hi, Melody. Yeah, I think there's a verdict in the Border Patrol serial killer case. So before we get to the crafting part of the show tonight, we're going to take a look at this. Hopefully it won't take too long. And we'll see what's going on here. This is the Border Patrol officer that is alleged to have murdered 4 streetwalkers in the Laredo area. And he confessed. Hi, Cats Gallery. Yes, I went early, live a little early. We're looking at the verdict in the Border Patrol serial killer case. I'm told they've reached a verdict. It says, apparently the jury sent a note saying no verdict yet. The jury question was they wanted to see his confession. Okay, so no verdict. Well, that's fine. Then they'll probably come back with a verdict tomorrow. In any case, welcome to the live. Hey, Lois. Okay. So I think I'm going to turn it off then if there's no verdict. We will stop sharing. I'll leave it on my screen, on my little screen here. And then that way, if they do reach a verdict, I can switch the screen back on. But they may be going home for the night. They wanted to see the confession again. Oh boy. I still feel like it's a little dark in here. I have the okay, let me put StreamYard back on. Oh, hello. Okay. So you guys know I've been working on Christmas cards. Here they are. We're working on the cards. My sister has them right now. She's putting some bling on some of it. Yeah. But I wanted to work on some Christmas trees, and I saw this really cool thing on YouTube, of course. I'm going to get my paints wet. Let me put the other camera on so you guys can watch me paint. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. Let's put the extra camera on, not the game camera. Oh, you know what? It's not plugged in. I don't know if it's going to be able to reach. Let's see if it will reach the computer from across the desk. Oh, it might. There we go. All right. There we go. Hopefully that is it. There we go. Huh? Oh, now you got to see it. Okay. All right. There we are. Ta-da! This is just a doodling flower that I made the other day. So I was going to show you guys something I saw on the internet. First, let me get the paints wet. So here's what they did. I thought it was super cool. I'm going to get my greens wet and my orange. Okay. my reds. Okay. So they took a piece of paper, and you could do this with your kids. Very easy. Fold the paper in half. And this is just an old page of watercolor that I was doodling on. Fold the paper in half. Yeah, it's watercolor paper. You could do regular paper. Then you just make a triangle. So I'm going to cut out the base here. I don't want to make it too big. I had another one that I think I made too big. And then we're going to cut it out like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then you've made this little triangle. Now I'm going to pretend like this is, this is a watercolor card because this is practice. And we're going to put this down on top of the watercolor paper. And we're going to make a Christmas tree. I'm going to take a toothbrush and dip it into the watercolor. And first I want to put in some like burnt umber here and some yellow. Some more yellow. Let's get more yellow. Oh, that's a good mixture. There we go. And then we'll get our brush wet, our toothbrush wet, and just kind of dip it into the paint here like this. Now, I haven't tried this, so we're going to see how it turns out. And you just come over here and you just go like this. And you get it wet. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to tape down the Christmas tree or anything like that. And if you get bigger spots on it, it's not a big deal. You can just take your paper towel and dab them. There we go. Then you want to come in with that same toothbrush and you want to grab some green. So let me put some green here. I want to grab some green. So we're going to go in with the toothbrush like that. And we're just going to do this around the tree. And I want one more color, I think. Maybe a different color green. Maybe an even darker green. Let's see. That's a pretty dark green that we just used. Maybe this sage green would be pretty. Let's just mix it with the blue. Why not? That'll make it really dark. And we'll take our toothbrush. I'm making a mess. I'm going to spill this water. And we're going to mix it in like that. And we're going to come over here and just sprinkle it. Some more. I don't know if that's enough. Let's get some more green on there. More green. It's getting all over me instead of the paint, this paper. Then you take it off and you got a little tree. So you can do this with your kids. So you got a little Christmas tree there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's probably a little bit light. I should have probably made it a little darker. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a regular brush and I want to kind of make, let's see, what color? I want to do this color here. I'm going to make like a little stem down here. Oh, that's not brown enough. No, it's not. We'll mix it in with some brown. It's still not very brown, is it? Maybe this color would be better. Oh, there we go. That's brown. All right. Then we can take maybe like this silver color here. And just kind of go like that. And you can make your own little Christmas cards. Look at that. Then when it dries, you can have the kids decorate the tree, you know. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Lisa. I see who did I not say hi to? I said hi to Melody and Lois, Cat's Gallery, and Rochelle. Hey, hello. Okay, so that's one way you can do a tree. I'm going to try another way as soon as I clean this mess up. But that's the way you can do it with the kids. You could even, let me get a different brush. Come in afterwards with some red and just kind of make like little dots on the tree for ornaments here and there. That's kind of cool. I probably should have brought in some more green to that than I did. But that's one tree that you can make with the kids. We had excitement in West Virginia schools today. Multiple schools received hoax active shooter threats. It was crazy. Police everywhere. Parents going, oh my God, 10 schools across the state. That's not funny. Not funny at all. Wow. Where do you live, Lois? I was on the national. It wasn't on the national news. I watched and I was surprised. Landover. Yeah, I didn't see anything like that on the national news. Oh my gosh. You guys can't really see me. How's the sound? Are you guys getting the sound okay? Okay, so I'm going to do another tree a different way just to see how that will turn out. I'm trying to pick a different brush. I'm going to go with my dagger brush here. And I'm going to go in lighter at first, I think. I'll start lighter. And I'm just going to, this one I kind of want to freehand a little bit. Then here's what I have so far. And I want to put some darker greens in here now. I don't know if you guys can see. Sound is good. Okay, cool. Cool. Is it even 6:30 yet? Oh, it's just 6:30 now. So I'll show as other people come in, I can show them the tree. I started early because I thought there was a verdict in that other case, but there is not. There is not a verdict yet. So let's do some darker colors here. Let me move the water so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. Kind of, sort of. It's been so long since I had the watercolors out, and I really miss them. That's pretty. Now we want to go even darker than that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get that blue wet there and add some green to it and make it really dark. Give that a chance to dry a little bit. So we want a stem too as well. So we could do that. So there's a different kind of tree, Christmas tree there. A little more natural looking. Did I listen to the tape conversation between one David and his wife? I did not. I heard some of what he said during that tape, but I didn't listen to the whole tape. I'd like to go back and listen to it. I bet it was very interesting. So let's put a little, maybe a little border down here, you know, under the tree. There we go. Just a little interest there. I wish I knew how to do a snowman. That's the show for tonight. We're all done. Christmas trees. We're done. Oh my goodness. She sounded so naive. I know he's got her so duped, telling her that, you know, the only evidence they have against me is the confession, and they coerced me to say that. You know, they told me they'd buy me a Whataburger if I confessed. How ridiculous is that? Whataburgers are not that good. I need to learn how to make a star on top of the tree, or like a little bird in the tree. Wouldn't that be cool? Like a little cardinal. So we can actually, let's see if we can come in with some other colors. Here's what I think I'll do. I'm just going to like do a little border, I think. Maybe a border. Yeah. And maybe make a lighter color there. Chaotic, hello, hello, welcome. All right. I will make this tree again in a little while so I can show you how I made it. I'm just trying to think what else I could add here. You could add some more different kinds of green, like this way. And then maybe this one here. And then even a lighter one over here. Oh, that's too light. Too light. There. And add that in there. And come over here and do I can't draw it upside down. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. I'm just playing around with stuff that I want to do on Christmas cards. I've already got a bunch done, but I do plan to do some more. And then in between these leaves, you can just take some red and just kind of make little berries. That looks pretty cool. Maybe down here too. Down here. Now I'm going to put some more lights on the tree, I think. Let's get some. Let's use this brush. I don't know why these scissors are here. Oh. Let's add some blue, maybe some blue lights. And then maybe some purple. You're only 6 minutes late. You know what I did? I started early because, hey, Mickey, I thought there was a verdict in the Border Patrol, but the jury is still deliberating. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Hold on. I'm still watching the verdict. You know, if they do come back with a verdict, we can switch over. The jury has not gone home. They are still deliberating. I'm going to put some orange in there, I think. Let me get these paints wet. Let's do some orange. That looks kind of cool. Oh, that was too much. I messed that one up. It's okay. It don't matter. So here's what I have so far. I will show you how I made this tree in a little while. This one I just did by hand. I haven't put anything decorative on this tree yet. We could do some red on the tree. Let's do some red. On this tree, we can just kind of like go in here, do some red. So there's some, put some ornaments on it. We need to put one on it like the bottom, like here, hanging off the branches, like that. See? Oh, now we got red berries all over the place. So I will show you. Let me get this picture off, and I'll show you how I did that tree. Because we could do a larger one. This is just this is not my good paper. Hi, Melanie. Yep. This is my practice paper. So here's what I've done so far tonight. Now, the way I made that small tree, and you can do this at home with your kids, is you just take a piece of paper and fold it in half and cut out a triangle. And then you can put that down on the page and make a tree. Right like that. You just lay it on the page, and you don't have to lay it flat because even if it spreads outside of that triangle, it's still going to look okay. So we'll get our paintbrush, dip it in to the paint, and then we just kind of, I don't want to do it too loosely. Here, I'll just do it like that. There we go. And you just kind of splatter it on. That didn't come out yellow at all. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's try a different yellow. Needs to have more yellow in there. Okay. So let's just run this through here. And then we're going to, oh, there, that's much better. Then what I plan on doing is just getting darker and darker with the toothbrush. Darker paints. Different greens. And just splattering that on there. Now let's go really dark. Get your toothbrush wet. Just kind of roll it around in the paint and then come over here and do that. Ooh, this is good. This is going to come out good. And if you got like large splatters like I just did, it's okay. It'll still look fine. Then you take it off and you have a tree. You also have splatters everywhere. So there's the tree. Then you can like make a little stem. No, I don't need any more paint. I'm good. So I want to do a stem. Let's do that there. Could even do that there in the yellow. Make it less brown. There we go. And we'll just make a little stem to the tree. Like that. And that looks kind of cool. The other way we could do this is we'll let that dry first. Let it dry. I could actually get some of that paint up if it was really bothering me. It's not that bad though. You can just dab it around the painting. It's not too bad. So we'll let that dry. I will chit chat with you guys while it dries. It's a fun technique. It's something you can do with the kids, you know. Where did my drink go? I think I left it somewhere. Oh well. I got one over here too. All right. We got to wait till it dries a bit. You could actually have the kids like cut out a little star and put the star up on top of the tree if you wanted. Then we got this little guy that we cut out. Hi, Cats and Drills. Welcome. I'm waiting for Wilma. When Wilma comes in, we've got to make a really big deal. She has finished school. She is completely done. She has an amazing GPA. Oh, the lights are on in the courtroom. I don't know if anything's going on or not. Maybe they're just going to go home for the night. Apparently they came out a little while ago and they wanted to, hey Crashley, they wanted to see disc number 7 to hear the confession again. How did I, oh, that's because I was using the toothbrush on, on my paint. All right, actually, oh, I had a picture on the other side of that one. Isn't that interesting? Okay, let's use this side, which means it's going to be wet. Oh well. Let me get another pot of paper. Hold on. Okay. We've got more paper. So while this one is drying, we'll put this over here. So let's take our triangle again. And we will, I'm going to put it maybe long ways here. Like that. And I'm going to do it again. But I want to load up the paint on this one. Make sure we get quite a bit of paint. And then get some different variations of color here. All right, let's take our toothbrush. And we want to come into the green here and I actually do want large chunks of it on here. Not that large, but that's okay. I want a lot of it on there though. And then I'm going to come into the darker one and put that on there. Then when I take it off, oh, I've got spray everywhere. We will deal with that. You know what I'll do with that? I will take some water and just kind of brush it out. Those drips. There. Looks like we planned it that way. So what I want to do is with the dagger brush, just come back into the green there. And then just pull it out from the sides of the tree. Oh, my arm hurts from walking them daggum dogs. Crashley just watched Morgan turn a street sign into a weapon, so I can totally believe you. Oh, okay. Interesting. Then what I'm going to do is maybe get some darker color here. And then just come back over it like that. There we go. So this is another way to do it if you want to use your little triangle thing. Then we could add the little stem at the bottom if we wanted to. There's our tree. Then we just do a little just kind of go like that to decorate it. And you got your Christmas tree. How about that? So Carl, does Madison come back, or do we get to meet Dwight's wife? They are my burning questions. All right, what are we talking about? Oh, hi, Carl. Morgan could make it into a web. Oh, gosh, I didn't realize Carl came in the room. What are you guys talking about? You're supposed to be watching me paint a daggum tree. Oh, Crashley says, I knew she'd glance up and read our convo and think we're crazy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Crashley, did you know that's my brother in real life? That is my brother. And heaven forbid I forget to move the dang thing. Fear the Walking Dead. I do not watch The Walking Dead. No. So which tree do you guys like best? I've done 3 different versions of Christmas trees. 3 different ways that you can paint a tree onto a Christmas card. I kind of like this one best. This one turned out pretty cool. Because what I'm going to do is I got a bunch of Christmas cards already decorated, but then I'm going to decorate some more. I've got a whole box of them here for members and subscribers. If you are a member, I will be sending you a Christmas card when I get your address. If you want to become a member, there is a link down in the description of how to become a member. Great shows. Oh, are we still talking about The Walking Dead? I'm on episode 4 of that Stephen King series where he's trying to prevent the Kennedy assassination. That one was pretty gruesome. So, still waiting for a verdict, guys. Apparently, I don't know why it's taking them. It's been deliberating almost 3 hours. I wouldn't think I'd be deliberating 3 seconds. Sis, look how amazing your paintings become. Love it, love it. Oh, thank you, Tia. The reason you're not seeing the Christmas cards I've already painted is because my sister is putting some bling onto them. What I think I'm going to do is do a bunch like this, using this technique onto the cards. And then she's going to put some diamonds, glue some different color diamonds into the tree. I think that'll look pretty cool. So, all right, that's the show. Just kidding. I do, Lisa. I think I have your name on. Look, I have all these names on cards. I started, addressing all the envelopes. Yep. I went to the post office and I bought a foreign stamp for Jerry. She's not here, but Jerry lives in Canada, so I've got $1.40 for a foreign stamp or an international stamp for your Christmas card, but I don't mind. It's okay. So here's this other one that we played around with here, which is similar to this one. This one's just sort of like for the kids, but this one you can just freehand, and this one is a little different technique. So Kat says I'm getting really good at that. Well, I do this quite a bit, and I have a bunch of watercolor stuff on my wish list, my birthday and Christmas wish list, because this is my Winston Newton palette, which is like my favorite palette, and some of my favorite colors. I'm starting to run low on them. But so what I'm going to do here while we play for the next 30 minutes is do some other, make a little fun border to this. Why not, right? Carl, you need to come on and show your cups. Carl does cup spinning, tumbler spinning. And he's really good at it. I always get quiet when I'm painting. Sorry, you guys know that. That's an interesting flower that I drew there. I'm not sure I like it. Let me see what my brother just sent me. He's got an Etsy shop. Yay. Sean made. Cool. That's good. I've never had a Etsy shop. He's got an Etsy shop. Let's go to my brother's Etsy shop. Actually, you know what I'll do? Let me pull it up on the big screen so everybody can see it. Because I'm done experimenting there. All right. Let's go to Etsy. And let me share the screen. Okay, let's find my brother. Yeah, I don't see how he pronounces it. SIONNMADE. Oh, there. Okay, this is not taking me to his shop. This is what I don't like about Etsy. You look for a shop and it doesn't give you the shop. How do I search for a shop? Oh, wait a minute. It just showed me. Wait a minute. Did you mean the shop Sean made? Of course I meant the shop. What? There's no such thing as making a Sean made. Okay, here's his shop. Oh, look at his cups. There's his handsome photo here in the corner there, if you want to know what my brother looks like. And here are the tumblers that he's got. Oh, look at that. Now, what are those things? Oh, those are straws. Oh, metal straws. I love metal straws. Look at that pink one. Oh, my God. Pink and blue. $25. You're selling those too cheap, Carl. That is gorgeous. 30-ounce cup there. So if you guys want to look at my brother's shop and go there directly, it's Ionmade. Sean made. Now, how do I go backwards? How do I get back? I want to go back to the other page. Okay, we just go to different cups, shall we? Look at that. The colors in that are so vibrant. Really very cool. And I guess it comes with a couple of straws. That's neat. Okay. I want to go back to the other page. Okay. It's not going to tell me how to go back to the other page. This is a rare find, only one available. Okay. There's no like, go back to the other page. That's weird. That just shows me the pictures of this product. I wanted to see his other products. Okay, here they are. And then they want to send you to other shops, which are these, a different Etsy seller. There's orange. There's a blue, purplish one. This one looks kind of green, Christmassy. Yeah. That's cool. That's also 30 ounces. And it says Merry Christmas on it. Oh, Carl, you need new Christmas trees on them. Yeah, Tia said, Carl, I bought your sister and myself a cup. I paid $35 for the cups I purchased just enough. Yeah, I think you're underselling those. I think you need to up I think $40 is a good price, but I think $25 you're a little low. If you want to adjust your prices next time you put something up, I think you could get more for those cups. They're gorgeous. I want to see this one. I've never tried anything like this. Crashley's done these a few times. Crashley did that one with all that glitter. It was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And you raised a bunch of money by doing that, Crashley. That was kind of cool. We turned it into a raffle and she raised a bunch of money for one of her friends. Yeah, $25 is too cheap for that. If you make a bunch, Carl, and list them, I'll have you on and we can get your cups sold. Let's look at the orange one. That's pretty cool looking too. Orange. So they're all 30. Oh, it says capacity 30 ounces. This says one of a kind 20 ounces. Okay, well, it has to decide what it is. What are you? I have one of these big ones, like it looks kind of like that one. And then this one, the red and green one I have that Tia got me is a little thinner and smaller. You have to be careful with these. Sometimes they won't always fit in your cup holder. So you have to kind of make sure you know what size cup holder you have in the car if you're wanting to buy. Anyway, cool items, Carl. Thank you for showing us. That is cool. My screen is locked up. It shouldn't be. Oh, Yvonne got one. Woohoo! Carl, you're going to sell out of these things. I'm telling you, you're selling them way too cheap. Yvonne got one. That's awesome. Tia says, I got all 3 sizes because they are gorgeous and they keep the drinks ice cold. They absolutely do, don't they? Oh, man. So, Carl, we need to have you work on some more cups for next week and I'll have you on and I guarantee you they'll sell. So, because my subscribers like to support small businesses. Yep. Thank you, Yvonne, for putting his link in. That was really sweet of you. Carl says the 30 ounce I sell for more than the 20 ounce because they're kind of small is why they're 25. Okay, no problem. Anyway, what are they still deliberating? My goodness. I really thought they would come back with a verdict very quickly in this case. I'm kind of surprised. It seems like, though, that the jury does not want to go home. They must be close to something because it's after 7 o'clock. They've been deliberating since about 2:30 in this case. And they can go home anytime they want. They just haven't elected to do that yet. So I'm hoping they're near a verdict. The only thing they really have to consider is whether this guy, if you think his confession was coerced by the Whataburger or the picture of his family or whatever, then perhaps, oh my God, I can't get over this tree. How cool it turned out with the blues thrown in there. I just really like that. So I think for sure I'm going to put some of these trees on the cards that I have, because that turned out pretty cool. And then I'll let my sister put some diamonds on it, decorate them with a few diamonds. I told her, though, not too much. Still has to fit in the envelope. Nikki says, Carl, can you make some with covers? If it doesn't have a sippy cup top, it's not good for me. I'm clumsy and always spilling. I think he had covers for all of those, Mickey. I'm pretty sure I showed the covers. I could be wrong, but I think he had covers for them. I mean, why would you buy it without a cover? At our age, we need drink covers, of course. The 20-ounce do not have closer bowl covers, but they do have covers. Okay. All kinds of diamonds and glitter on mine. Okay, Mattia. Mama just wants you to come on camera just once, Jean. She comes on every now and then. When she comes out for her to go smoke a cigarette, sometimes she'll walk over this way. You guys have seen her. Closable, not closer bowls. Oh, what did I say? Oh, because you typed it wrong. Oh, it's autocorrect. I get it. Closables, not closer bowls. I'm just reading it. I just say it. Whatever you type it, I say it. Oh my gosh. So my sister and I, we have one more brother that you haven't met. We have a younger brother, James. I don't know that you'll ever see him. He lives in North Carolina. North Carolina? Anyway, my daughter lives there too. So I have quite a few relatives in North Carolina now. I don't really want to start this tonight, because I think what I'm going to do is when I'm taping the show in the morning, I'll start some more cards. And because I've already got like 10 done that don't have this tree on them. I did them with the wreath that I made, but I want to do like 10 more with the wreath. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome. I'm going to be an aunt again. Who's having a baby? Who's pregnant? Oh my God. I'm going to be an aunt. Who? James's wife is pregnant? Who's pregnant? Candy's pregnant? Wait a minute. How old is she? Isn't she too old to be pregnant, isn't she? She's got to be in her 30s. I guess she's got to be almost 40. Isn't she older than Raina? She's got to be close to 40. I mean, Jennifer just had a baby, and it's possible. It happens. They call them geriatric pregnancies, but that's cool. I'll have another baby in the family. Hi, Chantal. Welcome. I'm just showing off my Christmas tree prowess this evening. I showed 3 different ways to make trees. If you want to get the kids involved, you can have them cut a triangle. Just fold a piece of paper in half, cut a little triangle. Just fold it in half, cut a triangle, have them put it over another piece of paper, and they could take a toothbrush and some watercolor paint and make this tree here. These other ones I did by hand. This one is kind of a mixture of both of these trees in one. And then I was just playing around with some leaves around it. So that's my watercolor for the evening. I could do some other stuff. I, I need to start practicing my landscapes again, but my landscapes are just awful. I'm not like a natural artist, you know. Carl said he'd make a mess. Well, it's okay to make a mess. It's clean. It's all, you can just clean it all up when you're done. I would make a mess doing those cups. Oh my God. It would be just a disaster area if I tried to make those cups. Yeah. I would have resin everywhere, and I don't know if there's glue involved. I'm sure there's not. Lisa was 31 when she had her first, 32 when she had her second, and 35 when she had the twins. I know my daughter is, how old's my daughter? And she hasn't had any yet. 30. Wait a minute. My daughter is 38. And she hasn't had any kids yet. And I keep hoping she doesn't watch, or else, because I would get in big trouble for discussing this, because, you know, I'm not allowed to make these kind of suggestions, you know, because that's my daughter. I'm starting to think she's just not going to ever have any kids. I don't think so. I really don't. But she's still got a few more good years left in her. She always told me, if I have kids, Mom, you're going to raise them. I'm bringing them over to your house. At this point, I would say, go right ahead. I filled up my application today, my retirement for Social Security. I filled it out. I'm good to go. In about 60 days, I will officially be getting Social Security. I can't wait. Yeah, Carl didn't have any kids. My sister didn't have any kids. So she's actually kind of following in my sister and brother's footsteps. I had 2 kids, boy and a girl. My son has the 3 that you guys know about. Malia, you guys have met. The boys are 20 and 19. So I don't, neither of them are dating. So I don't think there's any weddings or anything in the future there, but someday. They're both going to college, and they're just not really doing anything. Where is Jennifer tonight? She is missing in action. Carl works for Disney. Don't need any more. Okay. Are you still driving a bus for Disney? Or have they promoted you to a character? I see my brother playing Captain Jack. I don't know if that's Disney or not, but yeah. Yep, driving a bus. Well, you know, hey, why not? Yvonne says, I'll never be a grandmother. That's okay with me. I like being a grandma. I do. I also like my privacy, but, you know, but Malia, when she comes over, man, that girl eats me out of house and home. Man, she can, but she doesn't like anything I have here. I have to go buy stuff for her. You know, let's go to Chipotle. Let's go to Starbucks. You know, she all wants all those fad things. And then she'll sit here and she'll say she doesn't want to eat anything I have here, but she'll sit and eat everything in the refrigerator. I'll go to find something. It'll be gone. Oreo cookies, gone. Everything gone. Wow, they are still deliberating. So I'm going to tell you guys, I'm not going to stay up and wait for a verdict. If they're not back in the next 15, 20 minutes, then I'm probably going to just cover whatever the verdict was tomorrow. Carl said, I wanted kids. My ex lied. What? How did she lie? She said she couldn't have any, right? And she could? Oh, dear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a creator on YouTube, Carl, that reminds me so much of your ex-wife. Every time I look at this woman, I think of your ex-wife. She looks so much like her, and she is actually from South Florida, this other creator. She doesn't live in South Florida anymore, but she grew up in like the Cooper City area. And I swear every time I see her, I think, oh my God, there goes Sarah. all the way around, other way around, other way around. She said, you couldn't have any kids? What? Oh, Carl, we got to talk. Because I don't know what you're talking about. Kat says, we make grocery runs for junk for ours. Yeah, you got to. If you know there, this is what I do when I go, if I pick up Malia for the weekend or something. I haven't done it in a long time because since she became a teenager, she just wants to hang with her friends. She doesn't want to hang with grandma anymore. But back when she used to hang out with me and be on the lives on Sundays and stuff, I would go pick her up and we'd go to the grocery store first. I'd get her some sushi because she likes sushi, and I'd pick up, her favorite cookie or whatever. So there was enough snacks here, or enough food that she liked. Good on you for retiring. You got this. I thank you, Lazy T. I'm so excited. I fill every day to the max because for me, there's just not enough time in the day to do everything I want to do. I want to diamond paint. I want to watercolor. I want to work on my little side business that I have, my my eBay stuff. Every single thing I purchased for Christmas has sold. I sold another Christmas cake holder thing that I bought. Sold that today. I got to get that wrapped up and shipped out tomorrow. She knew before you were married. Oh, okay. Interesting. She said she could have kids and then could. Oh. Okay. I just have so much to say that I'm not going to say. That it sounds like Sarah. It just sounds like something Sarah would do anyway. But it doesn't sound like my brother's bitter at all. No, not at all. Christmas stuff on eBay, hot stuff. Oh my gosh. Everything in Christmas has sold. Except, I don't know if you guys saw it last year. Someone bought my sister for Christmas last year this ugly Christmas sweater that had it had the Mexican people on it, and the hot peppers were hanging off the shirt, the sweater. So she gave it to me because obviously she never wore it. So she gives it to me to sell. I cannot sell this t-shirt. It's not a t-shirt, it's a sweater. But people will say that they're interested in it, and I'll lower the price for them. They still won't buy it. I think they just go and they find something else that they're more interested in. But I have tried very hard to sell that sweater and nobody wants it. In fact, I've seen other people selling that exact same sweater because it is that ugly. There is Jen. Hey, Jen, how are you, sweetie? Nice to have you. Mickey says, I'm sorry, Carl, that's the worst. I've been married 3 times, got the dog, but never got the houses. I'm a lazy housekeeper. What kind of show? Oh, Tia says, Carl's bringing the drama. Yes. When can I have you on my show, Carl Glaze? We can discuss some of these Hallmark movies. Tia has a show on Wednesday nights tonight at Tia's Crazy Craft Addictions is at 9 or 9:30 Central Time. Carl is on Eastern Time. So it might be 10:30 your time, Carl. Because Tia's out in Vegas, but Crashley, who you were talking to before, Crafts with Crashley, does something at 7:30. So in 9 minutes, you can switch over and watch Crashley. She does a bunch of cool stuff on her channel. Tia does a bunch of cool. Crashley's into Crashley makes mugs, pens, release papers, all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, Carl said he's asleep. That's why I'm never there. Well, he's my brother, don't you? Links. Tia, if you want to throw your link in there, that would be cool. So Tia does her show after that. Tia does clay, diamond painting, cross stitch, bunch of stuff. Yeah. And then DP Addiction Adventures, which is Jen. She's on Friday nights. So is Mickey Sunshine Creates. Those ladies go on Friday nights. And Carl says it's past his bedtime. Oh, hey, trust me. The jammies will come on after this and I'll be in bed. Because I want to keep watching that Stephen King thing I've been watching. The I think it's called 11 something 63. It's whatever. He's trying to prevent the assassination of JFK. It's a Stephen King novel, but they've done it in like a series, a limited series. Jen says they're the closers on Friday. That's right. And on Sunday morning at 11, I reopen. Lacey T says, you are inspiring. To be honest, I thought you were crazy to do the eBay thing, but not. I'm looking at all this stuff I've accumulated and I think, wonder what I would sell it for. I love selling on eBay. I have stuff on Mercari, but it is just, I've only sold 2 things out of the stuff I've listed, and I'm hesitant to list anymore because things just don't seem to be selling on Mercari. I don't know why, but I sell a lot of stuff on eBay. And then I've heard the opposite. A lot of resellers are now saying how slow it is on eBay, but I have not slowed down. I haven't done much sourcing in the last few weeks, but I've had a lot of sales. I think stocking up those few months when you guys kept telling me to stop buying, I finally stopped buying and everything's selling now. I've got room now to add more stuff, and once the garage sales start up again in the in the spring, I'll have room for all that stuff. Plus I need to go out and clean out the shed. We're supposed to get rain tonight after like another 30 minutes. It's supposed to start raining, snowing in the outer parts of Kansas, but not here in Wichita. We're just going to get rain. Tia, Carl just subbed to your channel. Woohoo! It is the buying season. I know. It's also the watercolor painting season. There you go. I'm so proud of this silly little tree. I just think that's kind of cool. All right, so I'm definitely going to put some of those on the cards tomorrow. Which you guys get to vote. Do you want 1, 2, or 3 on the cards, or all 3? I can do all 3. Some of you are not going to have any Christmas trees on your card because I painted other stuff, so you'll get other stuff. What? 1, 2, 3. This one. Carl says 1. Okay. No verdict yet. I don't know what's taking them so long. The door keeps opening and shutting like the judge is walking in and out or something. But I don't want to cut into Crashley's live, so I'm going to end this at 7:30. Anything painted by me, Lisa, you are so easy to please. Thank you, sweetheart. Don't forget, tomorrow at 6:30, I'll be streaming Disney's Dreamlight Valley. New content is so much fun. I was really having a good time with that last night. I have a new boyfriend. His name is Buzz Lightyear. Yep, I gave up Kristoff for Buzz Lightyear. Yep. Because he wears a uniform. I love a man in a uniform. Yeah. Now Woody, I wasn't too crazy about. He's a little too country for me. Woody, yeah, no. But if you want to watch that, that's at 6:30. Probably Sunday I'll do some more World of Warcraft. That dragon flight is amazing. It's so much fun. Really a lot of fun. So you'll get to watch me fly around like a dragon if you want to watch on Sunday night. So Woody is too country. Yes, he's too country. He's like falling out of windows and doing all kinds of stupid stuff. And, Buzz has to go rescue him. And yeah, so Jen comes and watches me, Tia. It's a lot of fun just to sit and watch. Look at me. I got to get all this green paint off me. All right, guys. Thanks for coming by tonight. I'll have more watercolor in tomorrow's show, Crafting and Crime Daily. Hopefully we'll, if there's no verdict tonight, I'll bring it to you live tomorrow. I'll put up a verdict watch thumbnail. It will move time. It'll change times throughout the day as the longer they deliberate. And I'll bring you whatever's new in the other Fort Worth police officer trial that's going on. So don't forget to tune in to Crashley's show. She'll be on in 3 minutes. This gives you a little time to run to the bathroom and grab something to drink, and then you can tune into Crafts with Crashley. See what she's got in her Etsy shop. Yep. Thank you, Carl, for coming by. Guess I better go package a cup. Yes, you better. Thank you, Yvonne, for supporting my brother's business. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, if you get some inventory into next week, Carl, you can come on the show and we'll talk about your fun stuff. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, everybody. I will see you tomorrow in Crafting and Crime Daily. Bye.